Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Kevin Connors, and I'm going to introduce to you our Stop Fighting Cancer and Start Treating the Cause course. Now, one of my passions in life, really, and I believe my spiritual gift, is to teach. And in that, I want to take complex concepts and break them down into usable pieces of information. Because truly, I believe my quote here, knowledge is beautiful, but it's really the ability to apply that knowledge that makes it key. We can have a head full of information, but if we can't really apply it to our life to see some differences, it really is useful. And I hear that over all the years of taking care of patients of all sorts of different diseases, that was their biggest thing. They might have known a lot of stuff, but it's really the ability to apply that becomes difficult. And especially if you receive a serious diagnosis of cancer and start telling your friends, you get people coming out of the woodwork for you to do this, try this, because my sister's friend's brother did this. And you sometimes feel like you're drinking from a fire hose. And I understand that. That's why we're trying to break this down into usable pieces of information. The course really is stemming from my book. My book, Stop Fighting Cancer and Start Treating the Cause, is available to you. You can buy it from us, our store. You can buy it from Amazon. The first edition came out, I think, about 10 years ago or so. This is the third edition now, and it's like 600 pages. Well, that's like drinking from a fire hose. That's not what I want to produce. So then that kind of birthed the idea of, let's take these concepts, put them into a course where people can take that information and have bite-sized pieces that they can move forward with and see life changes with. So in our Stop Fighting Cancer course, you really get lifetime access to all my constant updates, because this field is constantly changing. I'm constantly studying, reading reports. If I read about another thing that could benefit somebody with a cancer diagnosis, I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to put information about it, and that's all going up on this course. This is a living course. That's what I call our courses, living courses, because they're constantly changing and improving and adding to. They have to. Life changes, information comes out. What we knew 10 years ago, was different than what we know now. And there's like suppressed remedies that are slowly leaking through that I want people to know about. So you get lifetime access to all of that through my course. You get lifetime access to our specific protocols that change too. As I see something work better for different people, I'm going to add that to a protocol. You get suppressed remedies and new innovations. You get all of that in this course. Now, through the course, I have multiple modules, and I add modules. Right now, we have 7 modules in the Stop Fighting Cancer course. The first module, I talk about the natural Band-Aid approach, not to take nutrition and diet and use it as a Band-Aid, not dealing with causes. That can be equally as much of a problem as, oh, I have a headache, I'm going to take some aspirin, not ever asking why I have the headache. You have to deal with the why. I mean, that has been the key passion of my practice when I practiced for my whole lifetime. Deal with the why. Never stop asking why. Dig to that why. Figure that out. Deal with that. You're going to have the best results to that. That's what I really wrap up in Module 2 when I call it the Connors Method. I used to teach my cancer fighting principles to other practitioners. This is years ago. I used to have courses for other practitioners. They'd come to my office. I'd teach them a weekend seminar on how to take care of people nutritionally, dietarily, and stuff. I actually have one of those full videos up on this module. So I go through kind of our approach, the way I think through these things. I'm very pragmatic and trying to find the best approach for every single person. In Module 3, we dig into that reason why. Find the cause. You may not ever be able to do, a full biopsy report to the cause of your specific cancer, but you need to dig to these things. There's a reason why. And if you don't deal with the toxicities in your environment that you've been exposed to that has led to your disease, you know, you're not going to get as good a results. You have to dig to that cause and start treating that cause. That's really what our whole approach is all about. Then how do you address the cancer itself? We can't say treat, we can't say cure, we can't say any of those kind of things. And really, we don't want to. We want to address the reason why it's there and then get into some specific protocols, cancer by cancer, different types of cancer, all through the way. I have all my specific protocols in here that you can follow. If you have this type of breast cancer or this type of prostate cancer or metastasis, what should you do if I have metastasis of the bone? I address those things, and I am constantly adding to those protocols through here that you can look at, you can follow, you can get some very applicable information. That's the key thing, to be able to apply this knowledge. And then I talk about other tools. I talk about the Rife machine, but there's other tools too that you could use. PEMF, intravenous therapies, ozone therapies, hyperthermia therapies. That's where we get into Module 5 and dealing with these other therapies. I've been dealing with Rife frequency therapies with people with serious disease since the late 90s. I'm pretty good at this in programming people's Rife machine for their specific disorder. And you can buy a Rife machine right through our course, and you can buy these other therapies through our course as a course member as well. That gives you the ability to do that. Then we talk about cleaning up your environment, cleaning up not just your physical environment around you, but your emotional environment and your inner environment of your body, detoxification and how to deal with that. And then we look at that spiritual, emotional, psychological component as well in Module 7. And that is a constant basically work in progress in all our lives. That's what sanctification is. You're constantly working towards holiness and trying to see what God's purpose in all this is, and work through that and be okay with everything that you've been given. That's in Module 7. Then through the course, you can actually become a full private member. And only through the course do you have that ability. And through a full private membership, that's when you can actually get on our weekly Zoom calls, ask me different questions, and you have a full different membership site that's involved with that. And there's huge benefits that go along with that. Also through the course, you can have the ability to purchase a Rife that I personally program for you based upon your condition and what other things you want programmed in there. Maybe you have a spouse with some other issues, and maybe diabetes or something like that. Well, that can be requested, and I will put that program together specifically for you. Also through the course, you can purchase a full genetic review, which you get the full Read Your Genes course for free with our genetic review. And you get a printout of your most specific things that we want you to deal with, along with a 250-page full review of your genetics. It's very, very comprehensive. Our desire is that you just constantly keep asking why. Our desire is that you keep constantly seeking. But our real desire is that you're able to take the information that you get when you do those things and be able to apply it. That's what this course is all about. It's lifetime access to everything that I've done to get to this point. I've been in practice since 1986, and I've been seeking out answers from God to help everybody that He sends me since that time. And now I've basically converged that information into our course to give to people, that they'll be able to apply this knowledge that God has given me to their life, and to be able to be helped and help their family. That's what this course is all about. That's what all our courses are all about. It's about digging in, asking why, finding the best results for you, having personalized ability to deal with everything that's going on in your life. And I just trust and know that you're going to be blessed through this course. And that's my prayer for you. Thanks so much.